Welcome to Moving to the Palm Beaches. I'm Nicole Stambra.
And I'm Justine Rebellard.
Today we are touring a very special new construction community called Esprit in Avenir, right in the center of Palm Beach Gardens. In previous episodes, we've explored the overall community. So we've gone through the sales office and we viewed a few other of the model homes. Today, we are exploring the Cassidy collection, and this is the Meline model.
And Meline deserves her own show. So you can find the Meline model anywhere from just under 2,300 square feet to just under 2,900 square feet. The view in the back, it is truly incredible.
Wow, just this beautiful driftwood style flooring that flows throughout. This is gonna be a very coastal, chic model home, and I already love it.
I mean, what an upgrade. Calcutta gold as opposed to, oversized wood trimming.
Love it.
I'm loving the details they did on the ceiling. So in Sophia, there was a ton of woodworking. What they actually did here is, it's almost like a tray ceiling, but there's wallpaper up there. And then when we get to the living room, we'll show you the wallpapered ceiling as well. But what a fun detail to pack a punch without carpentry work.
You have the wallpaper on the ceiling. You have the cove lighting. You have a lake view with
Look at the pool.
The light fixtures. Light fixtures are my jam, and these do not disappoint. These are like these Lotus style wall sconces. Wall sconces are in, people. They're not old and dated. Yeah, if they're like the old school brass ones that are ugly that your grandma had, not good. But these, and look, they tied it in with this beautiful chandelier over the dining table. Just so pretty and sophisticated. And everything is white in here. So they didn't even like go for different metals and that type of thing. They just kept it very coastal and chic. The other thing that I think a lot of people, when they're moving from out of state, in Florida, it's very common that we do not have formal dining rooms. So this space, this designated area, is your dining room. It's open concept. That is what's trending. That is what people want. And especially in Florida, that's what you're gonna get. So if you have a dining room up in the Northeast, like my mom had, that has the credenza and the china cabinet and all the banquettes and all the things, the china that you never use, just get rid of it, okay? Purge, get rid of all of it, and buy yourself some nice white coastal chic, because that is all about Florida. We don't do dark here.
This is why new construction communities are so good for people that truly maybe are a little design inept, because when you come in, they stimulate you with all of these details. So we have the elevated carpentry again here. They even added a Calcutta gold marble ledge, which is just a beautiful little display. If you're hosting a party in your open concept dining room, you can throw up, make it a bar, throw up some appetizers, make it a little bit more buffet. But as we come down here, they didn't stop with the details here. They did a beautiful shiplap wall in this office. When we walked in, and Nicole and I were floored, the Calcutta gold thresholds of the entryways. And then again, with the fluting, this is such an easy, fabulous way to elevate the design space. And they did it all the way up the stairs. It's truly just incredible. Guys, this laundry room is my dream. Come on in. I would lock myself in here, hide from my husband all the time. Come on in, come. Look, we have a secret refrigerator, second refrigerator. How brilliant is this? Look at how big this. I mean, I'm not incredibly tall. We should have Nicole wingspan this, but look at this. And even with the sparkles in the countertop, just like what a fun way to make your laundry room more interesting.
Okay, people wonder all the time, like, why would you have a fireplace in Florida? And no, it's not for the heat, but it's for the aesthetic and the ambiance that it creates in a space. It just feels more homey and comfortable. Now, this one does not give off heat, but there are some fireplaces that do offer some radiated heat. And let's face it, it does get a little chilly in Florida.
So this floor plan is very linear, but again, for 55 plus community, I really am loving that they are separating the guest spaces from the primary. So the primary suite is on the pool and the lake end, and then behind me here, you do have your guest suites. But what is so great, again, oversized doors, the wallpaper on the ceiling, all of the windows, even windows over the dining room. You're not staring at somebody's wall, but it gives you light in your dining area. Who doesn't want indoor-outdoor living? You could be sitting on your couch watching TV with the breeze blowing at your back, and it really doesn't get much better than that. And then out here, again, we're gonna highlight that you can have a custom-built pool here at Coulter Homes. Look at this pool in comparison to the Sophia model. This is a massive pool, massive hot tub. We have this incredible lake view. They did the screened-in lanai, but what I really love is look at this lanai wall. There is not one bar obstructing your view of this lake.
So smart. Oh, that is so smart. Those little details are really what make all the difference. I also like how they turf this space. So, you know, you could have a choice to just keep it all that very minimalistic tile, or you can add the turf that gives you a little pop of the green color. People ask all the time, can my pet do its thing on the turf? And the answer is yes. You know, you pick it up, you hose it down, you spray it. There's some cleaning solutions that you might want to use. So if you ever wondered about that, yes, they can. But also you have all this actual green space on both sides. So you might want them to just do their thing there. That might be a little TMI, but things that come up all the time.
Guys, I'm a sucker for this primary suite. Total sucker. It truly feels like a spa. I'm very into the blues, surprisingly, as somebody who doesn't really wear a lot of color. But let's come on in. Look at how much space is in here. And again, because of that lanai and because you do not have bars obstructing the fountain view, when you are sitting in your bed, I mean, this is your view. How truly beautiful. But the fabulousness does not stop there. It does not stop at this light fixture. We're gonna head on into this primary suite. I'm going to tell you, I love this primary suite. I love my husband to death, but I love having two vanities separated. It really gives you and your partner your own space. It allows him to junk it up his way and me to keep it nice and clean my way. They even did wallpaper in here, another upgrade you could be doing for the community. But guys, this closet really is it. I don't know if you are a watch guy, you better listen up, because what they did to this closet, we're gonna come over here. This is actually a special feature where you can highlight your watches. So you can see the faces of your watches. And if we open up the drawer here, it's custom watch storage.
And here I thought this was like some sort of lock for like your Rolexes so nobody can open it, but
No.
it's not.
Nope, it's watch display, which is truly incredible. And again, even adding an elevated light fixture in the closet, it makes it not feel like a closet. It makes it truly feel like a space you want to enjoy. All of the models truly here can be one level, but again, what they did is they wanted to show the upgrades that you can do. And again, like the Sophia and the Meline, they added a second story so you could see what that upgrade really looks like. Another great loft. What's to complain about this?
You can make a pull-out couch here so a guest can stay the night. They have their own ensuite bathroom, closet.
Yeah.
And this is super smart.
With
This
a little wet bar. This truly, like, if you're looking for a man cave, this could be it.
Yeah, I mean, add a Keurig to it and your guests, they come, they stay, they wake up, they have coffee. They don't even bother you downstairs. Like that is
Fabulous.
It looks like a man loft.
Yeah.
it's very golfy. But they've tied it together. That's why I love these designers. Like they even went with like the plaid, you know, curtains, window curtain, and tied it into the turf behind the TV. It's just a really nice space up here.
Esprit is at the very beginning parts of their development. They have only sold 15 lots out of 491. So the opportunity to literally cherry pick exactly what you want is there. You can see they're building, somebody bought a home, they bought this lot, can't blame them. They have the fountain.
But this is one of the larger lots. This lot is likely a premium lot. Not only do you have the water and the water fountain, but it's like a pie-shaped lot. So it's a little hard to tell from this angle, but I can see it from my site. So it's pie-shaped, it's wider in the back, a little narrower in the front, but it fits these larger size model homes like we saw in the Hudson collection. And then also, if you're just not familiar with how homes are built and what the construction looks like, this is as clear as it gets to understanding what concrete block construction looks like. It's literally just like concrete Lego blocks that they just stack on top of each other and mortar together. And then once all that exterior work is done, then they just put on a fresh coat of stucco, they seal it, they paint it, prime it, all those things. And then it's a finished product. But this is what it looks as they're going horizontal and vertical, as they're going vertical. Okay, let's talk numbers for the Meline model. Just the base price alone starts at $885,000. That does not include any upgrades. It does not include your premium lot that you choose. It does not include a pool if you opt for one. So just going into this, you're looking at a straight up $885,000. And then you get 3 days to go to the design center and pick all your finishings, all your customizations. And a lot of people, you could probably assume you're gonna go with another probably $75,000 to $150,000 or more, depending on what customizations you want to add to the base package. Everything that you do for upgrade is going to cost money, right? So if you are trying to do the things that you prefer the builder to do before you take occupancy, wallpaper is an easy thing to do after the fact. You do not have to pay the developer to wallpaper, to paint, to do certain things. Like that can all be done after the fact, probably for less expensive too. So just keep that in mind. You want to invest in the things like the infrastructure, the structural things that you're not adding a second story on after you close on a house. You're not adding an extra bathroom after you close. So get those things done, and then all the aesthetic work you can do after the fact. A few things that makes Esprit such an incredible community is, I'm gonna rattle them off because there's so many. Number one, the clubhouse that they're building here. When we say state of the art, this one, not only is it going to be state of the art, but it's probably the largest clubhouse that I've come across in any of these new construction developments. By comparison, the clubhouse that they're building here for Esprit residents only, not for the rest of Avenir, is going to be 31,000 square feet. That is huge, right? You have pickleball courts, you have lap pools, you have all the bells and whistles. They're even gonna tap into the wellness aspect of it with infrared saunas, cold plunges, hot tubs, like all of the things. It's gonna be absolutely incredible. And again, this clubhouse here is only for Esprit residents, which is only 491 households. It's a small community. So by comparison, when you look at Avenir West, which is all of the other subdivisions that make up Avenir, their clubhouse is 28,000 square feet. So not only is it smaller, but it's shared by 1,500 residents compared to 491. So super spacious, and it's not gonna get busy and crowded in there. You're gonna have a lot of space to just enjoy.
And as we noted, Esprit is just in the beginning phases of this community. So if you are looking to transition to Florida, one of the most incredible things that they are offering is they will actually allow a home sale contingency. They will hold a lot for up to 6 months for a cost of $5,000. Now, in the event somebody comes in that has no contingencies and they want that lot, you do have the first right of refusal to remove your contingency. But how fantastic is that, is while you are transitioning from one state to another, you have the ability to know that you have a lot held for you while you sell your home to be able to finish the build process here with Coulter Homes.
Yeah, and most builders do not offer that option of a home sale contingencies. The majority of them do not. So that's really unique that Coulter is offering. When you're trying to plan your relocation or your purchase, if you're here locally already, you can assume anywhere from 7 to 9 months of build time. So from the moment you contract, they start breaking ground and going vertical, and you're selecting all your finishes, very likely you will be in your brand new home with a CO within 9 months, which is very, very fast. Now, if your timeline is sooner than 7 to 9 months, they actually have move-in ready homes here already. Literally, just pack your toothbrush and you can be living in this brand new community. Yep. Thanks for joining us while we toured through the Meline model here at Esprit of Avenir, built by the one and only Coulter Homes.
If you love beautiful design, new homes, South Florida living,
definitely subscribe, because we are going to be providing tours of all of the models here in Esprit in our upcoming videos. We just wanted to give you a little taste at a time.